You're still lingering like the old cologne that you wore. I still see your face in the empty frame by the door.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of life, some sewing that was done last week and what I plan to do in the coming week. And if you don't know by now, the rail's back there, which means this video is another episode of Friday Sews. If you guys are interested and want to know what has changed, what has happened over the last 2 weeks since my last Friday Sews, please meet me in the next section. All right, guys. I am so excited to be here today. As you guys can see, there is a huge elephant in the room. Can you not tell? Yes, yes, yes. I have decided to let my grays out. It was really hard. And with that said, we're going to start off with life updates. Now, I was really nervous. Because I took my extensions out and I let a lot of grays come in, and I just really have been in a quandary as to not dyeing my hair and then letting everyone know that I'm not dyeing my hair, and worried about social media and how people will respond to it. It was just really hard for me. So that's one of the reasons I didn't post a video last Friday. I was just really self-conscious and very nervous about it. I just don't know. It's just really scary. I'm a very confident person in all that I do. I never worry about anything, but this was just really hard. You know, I never wanted age to be a barrier to me for doing things that I love, but I felt like, oh my gosh, my hair is like very important, making sure it looks good and that I'm on point all the time in all my pictures. That's like everything that I want to be. And I just got fed up with trying to dye my hair. So basically back in 2020 was really the time frame that everything started to sprout in full force. Like, there was no going back. It didn't want to take dyes. It was just like, I'm here to stay and you better love me. And I was like, I'm not ready. I don't want to look old. I just don't want to look decrepit, and I don't want to look frumpy, you know, just because, like I posted in my video, well, that's a lie. It wasn't a video. I posted on Instagram on Sunday. I posted on Sunday that I was just so nervous and just so worried about it. And as you guys can tell, I'm still really nervous about it because like I'm doing all the hand movement, everything that you know about being nervous, right? So I just gave up. I don't want to say give up. I just got fed up of touching up my hair. I already stopped adding chemicals to my hair, so that's why I was wearing all the protective styles, because I wanted to just let my hair thrive on its own and be strong and beautiful. But then the grays came in and I'm like, well, I'm adding dye to that, so what's the point of trying to be natural and not add chemical to your hair when you're stripping it? However, I am going to work with a hairdresser to get the dark ends to blend with the grays. Now guys, I am aging. I'm getting old. I have been on YouTube for how many years now? 5 years? 6 years now? I can't remember. But we all age, and I feel like it's very stressful because you feel like if you have gray hair, then you're not beautiful or you're not seen as... So a lot of sighing going on in this video, as you guys can tell, right? But basically, I felt that if I had gray hair, that meant that everything I wear would be unflattering. I wouldn't look beautiful. I wouldn't look the way that I see myself. But I try to realize and I try to remember that I am getting older and I need to embrace and accept this because it's not going away. And I hate trying to fake things. But with that said, guys, there are some extensions and some protective styles that I want to try, and I like having the opportunity to try them. So I find that having this opportunity to be able to switch back and forth is really good to me, but I want to keep this, what you see here today, pretty much 80% of the time as I transition to fully like silver locks and see how that goes. So this video is just really stressful to do right now because I'm not sure how you guys are going to take it, but I hope that you guys understand that I'm still me, and I'm sure you guys do know that. It's just I look different, obviously, for obvious reasons, but I feel like I don't have the stress here anymore. And I really am grateful to everyone that sent so many positive comments on my post on Sunday, and when I shared my stories on Sunday, they were all so very motivating to me, and it's just really a big thing for me, and maybe it's a big thing for you too, and you probably want to do it and you're scared, and it is very scary, you know, stepping outside and wondering what people are going to say or how they're going to view you. But in the end, you realize that the people that really care about you stick with you, and you are more who you are when you just be yourself, because that beauty continues to shine through. So this is how I'm going to be for the next few weeks. I have an appointment next week with my hairstylist. She's going to be lifting my dark colors. I know I probably shouldn't be doing that, but I feel like I want the colors to be all there right now. I'm a very impatient person when it comes to my looks. Yeah, and I love changing it, but I want to do it in a healthy manner. So every 6 weeks I'll go to her. She's going to lift it. She said basically we're going to start off seeing caramel in my hair, and then we're just going to go up the hair color spectrum until it matches. She's not going to do anything with my roots. My roots are going to stay as they are right now, and then see how the colors look from there on. I really hope that you guys love my channel and you continue to support it, and I just don't even know why I'm saying these things. I'm pretty sure everyone here that watches this channel really appreciate the content that I share, and you know my style and how I put my videos out and how I work hard to make everything look amazing. So I don't want to go over like beating this issue of my look and my change, but it's something that is evolving and I'm actually really liking it. I would like to just say and give a disclaimer, guys. I am not good styling my natural hair. I find it really hard to get really good defined curls. So if some days they don't look good when I make my videos, please, if you have recommendations on what to use on my hair, let me know, because I am all ready to absorb it. Okay, with that said, guys, let's move into the next part of life updates. Thank you to everyone that commented on the previous Friday stories about my daughter, her winning the prize to go to Madrid and to Lisbon this summer. We're going next month, so I'm really excited. And guys, I am working really hard on my wardrobe and what I plan to wear. I cannot wait to just dive into some projects for that visit because it's going to be really fun. And I heard that Madrid is super hot this time of the year. I have a friend, she recently came back 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago from Madrid, and she's like, it's so hot and it's not summer yet. So she's like, just pack clothes that you can breathe in. So I have a few fabrics I would like to work with over the next few weeks to make some really nice simple dresses, and hopefully I can find some really nice spots to take some pictures with. So if I don't have any pattern reviews or if I don't show any makes videos, it's because I'm saving those projects so that I can take pictures on my travels. Isabella's really excited. She wants her wardrobe not sewn by me, so she's gonna be shopping and it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to try different foods because that's one of my favorite things to do. And what else is going on? That's pretty much it. The hair thing was the biggest thing that really had me stressed out last week. Oh, Mother's Day, Mother's Day. Let's not forget Mother's Day. So I posted a picture on Instagram for Mother's Day. I had initially planned to go to church and head home, do some cooking, and then just relax. And so on the way to church, guess what? The kids and my husband was like, do we really want to go to church today? And they're like, yeah. And he's like, you want to go to Austin? Do you want to go to Kendra Scott? And I was like, oh my gosh, I love Kendra Scott. She is amazing. I love all the jewelry. I have a few pieces from hers and my collection is growing. So we went to Austin. I headed to Kendra Scott. Her flagship store is beautiful. I wish I had known we would have been going there because I would have taken my GoPro and then show you guys how cool the flagship store is. I have some really pretty pictures. Well, probably 2 or 3, not a lot, but they're really beautiful. I'm gonna pop those up on the screen so you guys can see it. But while I was there, I picked up 3 new jewelry to add to my collection. And I don't have all the names at the tip of my tongue, but I will pop them up on the screen so you guys can see. So let's see. The first one I'm going to pull out here is this really pretty earring. This one is the Abbey. It's a small sort of opal shape. Here it is. I love the shape of this earring. It's not too overwhelming, it's not too big, and actually it's really perfect for my look that I have right now because my hair obviously is shorter. Bigger earrings just look better with that styling, so I cannot wait to share that with you. So that was one of the items that I picked up. The next piece that I picked up, and I don't think I have the name of that one. That's a lie, guys. I do have a name for the one that I'm holding, but this one, I don't. It doesn't say. It's OTT. What that means, I don't know over the top, but this is the bracelet that I picked up. I really like the details of this. I like the cubic zirconia that's in there. It's just really, really pretty. So let's see if this would focus so you guys can see it. I hope that works. There we go. So that is the bracelet that I picked up. And then okay, so as you guys can see, I'm wearing this Daira coin here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this here is a stamped version of the Daira coin. That's a stamped version of the one that I'm wearing. Hopefully you can see it. But yeah, so I picked up those 3 pieces over the Mother's Day weekend when we went to Austin. So that was amazing and I just love it so much. I love all her designs. I think they are really well made. They last a long time. This bracelet I got on my anniversary. This one is vermeil gold, so it's 18 karat gold over sterling silver, and it still holds up, looks really beautiful. They come packaged really, really nicely. And guess what? For Mother's Day, Kendra Scott and her crew, they went to the Austin airport and they were giving out some beautiful gifts to mamas as they were leaving the baggage area, and I thought that was such a sweet thing for them to do. And I just love their design. So the next thing that I want to pick up from Kendra Scott probably is her jewelry case. She's got two sizes. I want the larger one because I just plan on purchasing as much as I can from her. I just really love her design. Also, the next thing that I want to share with you guys is, since I have gone to more of a natural look for the next few weeks, probably for the next year, who knows, I wanted to find products that could work for my hair, and this is a trial and error process, so we'll see how it goes. It's very new to me. I haven't done a lot of natural hairstyling for the last 3 years, so things change, products change, brands come and go, and I recently found out about the Patterns line by Tracy Ellis Ross, and I picked up a ton of their products. Actually, I picked up one of their bundles. This is their styling bundle, and I picked up the entire styling bundle collection. So this is the cream for my hair for styling. They also have a really nice solid hold gel. They have a light hold gel. There is some conditioning for your hair if you co-wash. Basically, co-wash is for days when you don't plan to wash your hair, or your hair doesn't feel like really loaded with products, but you do want to kind of get it a little clean and get it a little bit lighter, so you'll co-wash. So this conditioner, I read, is really good to moisturize and define your curls, so I'm going to use that in the future. And then they also have a really nice mist. I watched a few videos of other YouTubers trying this, and it seems to work really well, adds a lot of shine. So I'm gonna try this product for the next 6 weeks after I get my hair done by the stylist, and then I'll take a look at other products and see how that works. So, so guys, that is everything that has happened with the life updates regarding the last 2 weeks. I hope it wasn't too long for you. Let's move into sewing, and I will see you in a second. Okay guys, so we have already talked about life and all the crazy and amazing stuff that has happened to me over the last few weeks. I am so glad that I had a little time to do some sewing projects. So I did, should I dare say I completed that Faces blouse pattern? I'm almost finished with it, and so that you know that I am truthful, give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and here I have a shirt. Looks like a shirt, doesn't it? Because it pretty much is a shirt. However, there's no buttons on it, and the hem needs to be done, but I can do that really quick tomorrow, and hopefully I can have a video for you guys on Sunday, but I won't commit to that because I do have the Natalie skirt video to post, as well as my top that I wore with that project to edit and complete. So those two might actually go up before I do this one, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it is done, more or less. Pretty more or less, right? I think it turned out really good. Everything is really lining up nice. The gathers are lining up really nice on the shirt. As you guys can see, there's some gathering going on here. It's really a pretty shirt. My only question or concern regarding this project is the button situation. Should I go with a solid button, like a green solid, or I have these that I purchased from Mood. If I can open it fast enough. Let's see. So this is the button. They're shank buttons. I love shank buttons. It's just So I just really noticed something that really kind of got me a little upset here. One of my buttons does not match. So this is the shank button that I purchased. It's the lion. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I purchased 14 buttons like this. And then the first one that I pull out is this. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It's completely different. See how they're different? Yeah. I'm a little peeved about that. But I have 13 nonetheless, so I think I can make it work. But let me know your thoughts. I'm going to take a day before I put the buttons on. I have to go with 8 on the front and then 1 on each sleeve. So that's 10. So I'll still be good for my shirt project. And how would you guys style this? I'm thinking I would wear my wide leg jeans with it because I think with all the gathering that it has going on here, the wide leg will just balance it off once I cinch in the waist. Let me know your thoughts. I hope that I styled this really good. It's going to be really interesting since I don't have like extensions and longer hair. I thought a hat would be really nice, so I'll have to figure out how to style that right. But that's pretty much all I sewed. I know I felt like I sewed more, but I was lying to myself and apparently I was lying to you, so I apologize for that. Guys, next week is going to be interesting because I have a few projects that I want to complete. So let me go get some of the fabrics that I shared previously and kind of talk through what I plan to do with them in the next few days or weeks. I think I have about 3 or 4 weeks before my trip, so I think I can get these done. So let me go grab them. I'll be right back. So the first fabric is this beautiful one that's black and white. I need some guidance, guys. I'm thinking that I should make a skirt with it, but I do feel that sort of shared top would be really, really nice. I want something that's simple, that's quick, that has a comfortable feel to it and a really nice flow, but does not take away from the beauty of the fabric. So I want something that has a little life to it. I'm going to share some photos so you guys can see what are the inspiration in my mind for this fabric. I have 2.5 yards of this, and I thought a crop style top would be really nice and just a simple A-line skirt. What are your thoughts about that for this fabric? Here it is closer. The next fabric is this poplin fabric. Should I make a shirt with this one? I think that a shirt would look really, really pretty and it would be fun. Here it is closer. I love the vibrancy of this color. I think our shirt would really look nice. Something similar to the one that I just shared. Otherwise, what do you guys think about the dress that was recently shown on my channel for the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day? What do you guys think about this? Should I make the blouse version of this? I'm just having a hard time because I think that this would look really good as a shirt, but I can definitely see it in a dress. So let me know your thoughts. Should I just go on the blouse route and find something? It's a little bit stiffer, so something that has a more structured pattern would work really well for it. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts because I also have that white linen fabric to make my shorts in for my trip, and I think that would look really good if I turned this into a blouse, but definitely not something with a sleeve. So I have a little I have too much fabric exactly for making just a blouse, what would you do with it? Just because I have 2.5, almost 3 yards of fabric, I definitely want to make a top with this or some sort of shirt, but I don't want a long sleeve just because I'm traveling and I don't want to be super hot, but I do have to think about longevity in my wardrobe and what I come back to. I live in Texas, so it's always going to be hot anyway, and this is just such a beautiful sort of spring summer fabric because of the brightness of it. Would love to get your feedback on this one. And finally, I should just say I'm going to make a dress with this. So in my last Friday sews, I think I told you guys about the Codora or the Contora dress pattern from Styler. I think I'm gonna make that with this. What do you guys think? This is a really nice flowy sort of gauzy lace embroidered fabric. Just look at it. It's just beautiful. Let's get you on this side. I think just because it has such nice movement, it would make that pattern come to life. So I'll pop the photo of that pattern up here for you guys to take a look at. And I would love to know your thoughts on this. What do you think? Would that Styler dress work for this beautiful flowy fabric, or should I just make a skirt, something long and flowy with it? I would love to know your thoughts. On top of that, guys, I have a whole load of collaborations coming up between the month of June and July, so be prepared, guys. I am working my tail off to create some amazing projects. I hope you guys like them. I'm going to be making a Vicky Sews pattern in one of my collaborations. I'm going to do something different with one of my collaboration where I'm working with a sheer fabric, something that I do not do, especially if it's going to be a skirt or a pants, something sheer. That's going to be quite interesting. And then I'm going to make a beautiful wrap style dress for one of my other collaborations. So guys, there you have it. I have a lot coming up in the channel. Please let me know your thoughts about all that I've shared. Also, if you have any recommendation for fabric projects as well as hair tips, I would love to know it down in the comments section. Please let me know what you are up to for your spring and summer sewing, and outside of that, I just would love to know what you guys are doing as I continue to share everything that's going on in my space. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love for you to consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to head over to Instagram to see what I'm doing on the daily. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate and love you all very much. I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye.
Push you away and we're done just like that. Something about you is pulling me back.